Yo guys, welcome back to another episode of The Witcher. We're playing the Blood and Wine DLC. This is the second part of my playthrough. I'm recording this a few hours after my last recording. Yeah, let's jump straight into the game. So, we rode to this next mission. It's from the main story. We heard some fighting over here. And there's a lot of dead people. Not sure what happened here.
Throat torn open by man-like jaws. Man-like, except for long fangs.
So, I was thinking... What does the -4 mean? Like it breaks faster? Is that what it means? Let's say mine is better for now, it's only +2. So... Alright.
In the cellar,
So there's
gotta be.
a hole.
Revermuck carried the body in his cart. Attacker had no trouble knocking over the cart.
So it's a pretty big monster, I think. Oh, we already went this way.
Busted ribs, blood from the ears. Took a solid hit. Massacred by a vampire. Not an Ekimura though, or a Flutter. Bruxa, gotta be. Woman from the inn was
It's
wearing
one of
this
those
coat.
which we bought the card of Gwent.
Claw wounds from 5 separate claws, spread of a small human hand. Footprints, small bare feet, lead deep
It's a
into the
woman?
cellar. Fell down the stairs.
Is it the
broke his
woman
neck.
which was looking at us, maybe? Guess we follow the
Hurled against
footsteps.
the wall with great force. Took a lot of strength to batter
Oh.
this down.
It's going after the bodies that we kept,
Used this
or
to
the
batter down
parts,
the
the body
grate.
parts, maybe to get rid of the evidence. Maybe they are working together like two monsters. Could that be a thing? Two human-like monsters? Could be a thing, right? That's the woman who was
You.
looking at us.
Saw you at the inn. I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood.
Well, well, well.
We don't have to fight.
Pretty nice butt.
You are wrong. I cannot let you leave.
Oh damn. Oh. Haven't even healed yet. Wait. Dude. Why can't I hit it? It keeps hitting me, but I can't hit it. Look. Huh? Oh my. Do I have to... Probably have to cast magic trap or something like that. Dude, this is insane. Something is blocking me from healing. Wait, I don't get it. Why the fuck am I not healing? I don't get it. Why am I not healing? Did the monster do something to me? Is it the shield? Damn, this is quite useful. Apply to a sword. So, is this a one-time use? What? I clicked it and... Oh, the toxicity is high. Is there a potion that can decrease my toxicity? Yes, that's what we need. Now we need a potion of vitality. No, oh my fucking god, why would you drink that? Alright, let's now use the vampire thingy. Have to keep moving.
Come on, come closer.
Good. Alright, so what the hell? Is there also something that heals me properly? was like our first proper encounter. Jesus, that was pretty hard. If I didn't have all those potions, then yeah.
Stinks.
She was looking at that ring on his hand.
Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought. They couldn't water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of... Something in the throat. A pouch, bulging with coins.
That's strange.
Nilfgaardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, it means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast.
Indeed. So he wanted to kill this man. Or she.
Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this.
Yeah,
Third
the hand
hand.
is what we need to...
A spare.
Look,
Except
it's in a
clearly
pocket.
not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible?
It's like the
Still
monster's
warm.
hands.
Blood still flowing? Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something.
Let's put the hand quickly in our pocket.
So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm?
Too many questions.
Pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into
So many
pieces?
questions, no
Lots of
answers
questions,
whatsoever.
No answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
There's probably like some loot, no? Little reward for your Witcher? Repair kit? Sure, I'll take that. Nothing else? Nope. Alright, we can always check the other rooms on our way out. Nothing over there. Now this is strange. What's the... Strange. It's clearly a room back there. But of course he doesn't know. Alright. Let's see what that Duchess looks like. And we also should probably rest to regain our potions and our health. Oh, I was thinking, what the hell, is that a monster?
Probably on an empty stomach.
Yo.
Need to speak to the Duchess, urgently.
All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
But the Palmerin, what about the story of Riddick and the dragon?
Riddick.
Tales for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Not always. Could go either way. Sometimes virtue wins, sometimes villainy gets the upper hand. Still worth being good.
But why? If it doesn't mean you'll win.
Palmerin's story. Think back. A decent man attracts other good folk, makes friends he can count on. A rogue? Well, he can only count on other rogues. And who would you rather have for a friend?
A man of virtue?
I must agree. Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents.
Life lessons.
Her Enlightened Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way.
I wonder why the scars on my face are lit up like that. Is it because of the
Who's
toxicity?
fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
I don't know.
Close, not quite. As you'll soon see.
What the hell is that thing?
Someone's gonna fight a Shaelmar? With some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
It's dangerous.
This is dangerous.
That's exactly what I
Bells on its
said.
tail aren't enough.
I saw the spectacle of the swords at the arena in Nuremberg. There, a knight defeated a Shaelmar with bells on its tail.
Might have gotten lucky. Shaelmar might have been lame. Who knows? Only a Witcher has a real chance against a healthy Shaelmar. And that's not even every Witcher. Besides which, releasing a monster that dangerous in front of a crowd, plain irresponsible.
True.
Who's going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, the young man you met.
Yeah,
Oh god.
mentioned he'd promised.
Great love demands great sacrifices.
Let's go.
So who is he doing this for? Duchess, maybe? This is not going to end well, I have a feeling.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
Oh, to the daughter, I think that is.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Simply making it angry. God. As if those little balls are going to actually make it easy to fight this thing.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, indeed. Just getting angry. It's not that. Why are they?
Damn it.
No, 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 no.
We have to help him.
Again, a monster fight? Damn, dude. This DLC's.
Gotta keep it down.
How did he know I was going to go that way?
In one mighty bound to give fight. Fate of the beast has been weighed by the gods. Soon the Witcher shall triumph
Hey, hey,
against
hey.
all odds.
Ah,
Time was true, then 12 danced and sang.
you have to like lure it into the wall.
Like a foe who leaps at the monster's foot. So the Witcher wooed Shaelmar, then its foul heart
What the hell is it doing?
God's dying free. Its faces strikes belly, Shaelmar's
Yo, what the hell is this? And yet it went straight into the wall. Alright. One more hit, come on. Hit him, hit him. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
The Shelma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
This is like the perfect area for Geralt. He must
Master
love this.
Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Yeah, it's better to kill it now that it's wounded.
It's
I
suffered
mean,
enough.
indeed, it's enough.
The monster lies slain.
Yo,
The
that
fight
sound.
is done. Praised be the victors.
At least he's alive, that's
The lad's
something.
too damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly pains you. She approaches.
Well, well, well.
Geralt. We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Your Grace. Shaelmars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial. True. Guillaume suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises, but in return gained eternal glory as he who slew the monster.
What about the crowd? Say the Shaelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained, and as shall soon become clear, you will be generously compensated for completing another task altogether.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here.
She's quite
We shall
something
need
else
bail.
as the other women in the
He
game.
let the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him.
Probably because she's the queen, I think.
Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no.
Oh.
Ugh. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him.
Hmm.
If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered.
The hell?
Ah, the very man we would entrust
What
to
did
these
Dandelion
tasks.
do?
Damien Telatour, captain of my personal guard.
Ah, it's from
Your
the
Grace.
handkerchief.
Witcher.
Greetings. Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsmen handling the last victim's body.
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No, a Bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to him attentively.
Indeed.
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir Delatour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's
So
help.
negative.
I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and the sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this
Oh,
adequate.
that's where we were earlier?
Title to the vineyard
Maybe
shall be given to you at once.
now that extra,
Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The
that
coin,
extra
however,
walkway
will be yours
opened.
only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. But Corvo Bianco, isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a Witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in a gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who
That's
but a
strange.
dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, first two victims were
Yeah,
knights,
all
best
the
years
knights.
behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinchi.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if they...
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
5 virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange question.
Your Grace, forgive me. I'm a foreigner trying to understand another land's customs.
You are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the Lady of the Lake. How we truly came to espouse them, none remember. In Toussaint, we believe men of low birth should be simple-hearted and obedient. We expect much more, however, of our knights. They are to be soldiers and courtiers, lords and servants. Thus, the need for clear moral guidelines. At the time of his dubbing, a knight
They
vows
should
to
teach that to
demonstrate
the
throughout his
people
life honor, wisdom, generosity,
which are high in
valor,
our
and compassion.
societies. Because they definitely don't live by those virtues. Not even one of them, probably.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated.
But apparently these
might
guys
have
aren't
been
either.
murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true.
So
though
we're missing
not
2
perfectly.
deaths.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the 4th virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the
Hare
festival?
hunts.
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but
Something happened?
They were a team?
they were close friends, tightly knit, and as such earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We often witnessed
Did
him turn to
They
them with
maybe
delicate
kill the
matters.
Duke.
Later, their paths diverged.
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast must know it too. It's a lead, I'm sure. Your Grace, we need to find Milton immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's
He's
hiding
probably
place is a
going to be
carefully
dead
guarded
in that.
secret.
We must call off the game at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner. And you,
Smart
Witcher, follow
woman.
me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses! Your Grace!
So, who will we be hooking up with her daughter or with her? I think with her.
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness,
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled. Onward! Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
Why does he... That was a weird gaze, not just a normal one.
Their Grace seems right at home in the saddle.
Cool. Entrance.
Clear a path! Clear the
Dudes,
way!
are you fucking kidding me? Are you actually fucking kidding me? It's just a fucking horse randomly just strolling over the street. Why not? This really reminds me of the description of Camelot. It's also on top of a very steep hill.
Hurry!
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too.
We've no other option, but time is of the essence, so we shall have
That
to work
mountain
the
is so
routes.
pretty. You can't even get there and yet it looks pretty nice. I thought the festivity would be like where we were, not behind the castle. Or in it.
On second
Ooh,
thought,
hello
through
there,
here.
pretty lady.
I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up.
This queen is quite something, isn't she?
You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish,
Oh,
while I nab the phoenix egg.
looks so cool.
That will be quickest.
Golden fish. Do I...
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
Okay, easy.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs around over there, look.
It's also a fake
Golden
unicorn.
fish and the horn both contain things or clues
What about the
that
egg?
will help
Is
us
that
find
one real?
Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
She was going to nab the egg, but I have a feeling that I'm going to have to do that as well, so... Wait, so... Oh, there is a stair. Move, Henriette.
Fiorano of the 1290 vintage. I do encourage you to drive.
Keep calm. Start no brawls.
Very pretty area. Colorful the buildings are. Wait, I should probably do this one first, right?
This is no true unicorn.
Ah, I know how.
Your Highness.
No.
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try this.
Her dress reminds me of that
Hey,
one of
folks,
Triss.
gonna have to ruin your fun.
Triss
Sorry.
Marigold, I think it was.
Who's that?
God, Geralt, please.
Come on, stay calm.
Hell yeah.
Shh. Calm down. Easy now.
Mine?
Well, that's hardly fair.
Flagrant cheating is what it is.
Sirs, we must teach this scamp some proper sportsmanship.
Wanna fight? I don't
Wanna
even want
fight?
to
Step on up.
witcher my way out of
Him,
this.
gents.
I wanna punch them.
Too late to surrender.
Defend yourself, rogue.
The patents.
The man needs to be taught.
Yo.
Patents.
The man needs to be taught a lesson.
We shall teach you manners.
He's a cheat, a cad.
What the
We
hell?
shall teach you manners.
Okay, that's one of
Needs
them.
to be taught a lesson.
Wait, I can't
We
roll?
shall teach you manners.
Wait. So I parry with the right button.
Taught a lesson.
We shall teach you manners.
The man needs to be taught a lesson.
2 hits at 1,
We
that's
shall
pretty
teach you
pathetic.
manners.
The man.
Yo, what the hell?
We shall teach you manners. Defend yourself, rogue. We
Too easy.
Vagrant, I demand satisfaction.
Fuck off. No time. Gardens are huge. Be better off on horseback.
Meh, it's like 100 steps. It's not even worth it to get my horse out.
Do they pay you well, Richard? Enough for wine and women?
Alright, I don't know what they teach their kids, but if those are the 5 virtues, I'm not
This
sure
should
they're
be easy to
teaching the
spot
right
once I'm
ones.
Oh my, do I ever need
What the blazes? Did someone just dive in the water? Perhaps that's the way to do it.
Sure, if you're a peasant.
What the fuck is he on about? How else are you going to catch it? Candy? Might as well grab that. So, how do I know there was something up there? What is this? Oh my god. Ah, this is the goldfish. Should have known.
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye, and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavenly course doth trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
A key.
Why, you
Well,
botched wretch!
the way back up there? Holy shit.
What's new, Silverlocks? Looking for diversion?
Silverlocks? Pretty water. Oh, I hadn't even looked at the sky yet.
Temples take you.
Oh my, do I ever need a whiz?
But your grace.
Alright.
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. All shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules. Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese.
I begin like a crone, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese. Wait. I begin like a crone, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese. Cave? Cave is still neat.
Rooms, hollows. Could be a cave, I guess.
Now that's just silly. Look, if we take rope, hollow it out and fill it with ease, the letters that is, we get green. Then mouse, but starting with what heads hard cheese. Why, it's greenhouse!
Pretty clever. And it sounds right to me.
There are several greenhouses in the gardens, but only one with a door that locks, and the key to it looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
We're going to find a body. I can already feel it. Oh. Did you see her face in the reflection? It went like very white. It's a vampire.
Oh, what the butch?
What was that?
I guess vampires are pretty logical looking at the area, at the name of the DLC. It would make sense, but it seems too easy to be a vampire. Must be more to the story. Definitely.
I'm here.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxa who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
Not here to talk about me.
Yet that is exactly what we are doing.
No.
So,
Did they send you after me? Who are they?
What do you mean, they? Duchess hired me. You've been murdering her subjects.
Is it as simple as that?
Probably not.
I would ask you to convey to the Duchess that I've but one victim left, but you'll not get the chance.
This is not going to be the actual bad guy, is it? Alright, so probably need the magic trap, and then I should probably... Ah, shit! I haven't rested yet. So I guess we drink this one again. Maybe look for something else. Nah. Nah. That would be useful. Yeah, sure. Just increase sign. Let me check the other things first. Combining various attacks, strong strikes, faster. Potion. Damage elements, reflecting back. Could be quite useful. Could be useful as well. Whenever a single hit drains more than a third of vitality, grant shields. Shit, dude. So where can I see my 70%? Shit. 40% I mean. Can't use one of these. No, it's... If I use one of those I can't... Then I can't eat anymore. Immunity to hypnosis. I guess we drink this then? Can you chill? Even kill it? I was close though. Well, not close to killing it, but at least I was doing damage. Oh, I'm sorry, I saw my... Wait, give me 1 second.
You were to stay where you were. Regenerate! I know you're in trouble. I can help. I'll help myself. No, he's my friend.
Guy looks familiar to me. He's from the main story, I think.
Regis? You alright?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
Don't worry, I
I'm
see
sorry.
that my camera
What
is
happened? It was
off.
my fault.
The battery's
Never got a
probably
chance to
dead.
apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Alright. Now that I have a second... webcam. Alright. At least you have a full screen now.
Miraculous regeneration.
I had help. From the one you hunt.
Him? How? And what have you been doing all these years?
Not the time nor place for such stories. I suspect we'll get a chance to speak at ease and at length later. Now, however, we must deal with the reason that brought us both here.
Local serial killer seems to obey you. Maybe you could talk him out of it, convince him to stop murdering.
Why do you think I've come? It shall not be easy, as Dettlaff can be rather stubborn. Though you must certainly recall that neither do I surrender readily.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
Ooh, this will create an issue with the Duchess.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying.
As if it's
Mutilated,
nothing.
dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Dettlaff, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once in the street had offered Dettlaff an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Dettlaff found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Dettlaff's trump card is his herd instinct. His tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him immensely.
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely
Yeah,
to set
what
him
could
off?
have angered him?
How should I say this?
Probably something
Dettlaff
with those
doesn't
knights then?
understand
Well,
men, their world,
of course,
its
but...
rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted and venting his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
Gotta find him before something upsets him even more and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Dettlaff is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
We will be creating an issue here between us and them. Pretty sure of that. So let's check if there's some loot. Of course there is. There's not a lot of loot in this game. This DLC. And another thing, I should perhaps start with like some side quests. Wait. Yeah, suggested level 39. I'm way lower than that, yet I'm succeeding pretty well. Talk to the count. Yo. Level 46, that's 10 more levels. Alright, wait, let me... Yeah, let us first do this. Alright, bestiary. It's the earth sign, probably. Yep. Ah. Negate. What a long name. When the Witcher and a band of friends were visiting to Serenity, had the pleasure of meeting Geralt of Rivia when a mysterious beast began attacking her. God, jeez. Alright. So I probably... Wait. 50 armor piercing. 25 against... Ooh. Ah, that's because of... Yeah. Experience and 50. This shit is way better. Not even a little bit. Perhaps we put this on there. Chance of causing burn could be useful if it actually activates. It's not worth putting on. Yeah, this was what I was searching for. So, what do we put points in? I'd say we upgrade this just for the sake of having it maxed out. And now I want to check 12 points, dude. Yeah, that's insane. Perhaps I will be only activating that one. Irden sign. So this makes the area bigger. That could be something. There could be something as well. Because if they hit me and I can heal from that attack, that's like easy health gaining. Okay. So everything is now restored. Stamina regen. Sure. Oh, maybe we can put some bombs on. A cloud of gas explodes. Start burning. But this is way better than. No? It's like 15 seconds and 300 damage. This is only 7. And 100 damage. Freezes flow, blows landed on the 20 additional damage. Could be useful. 9 seconds, it's quite long as well. Perhaps, wait. Physical damage, silver damage. That's pretty impressive. Wait. So this inflicts shrapnel damage to foes within the explosion radius. I wouldn't change this one actually. It does quite a lot of damage. So I can do the poison one, 7 seconds. That's 30 seconds though. It's quite a lot as well, right? Perhaps put it on for now. Alright, then I will be ending this episode right here, guys. Once again, an hour-long episode. Gonna try and keep it this length each episode. Of course, sometimes that can vary. Like this time, it's a bit longer. Where the fuck is the exit? Let me check up here. Maybe there's some loot. Oh, there's a chest. Might as well grab it, right? Is there like another ladder in here? Do I have to get out this way?
We must allow the Witcher to ply his trade.
Oh, nope, I wasn't. Well, anyway guys, I'm going to end this episode right here. If you enjoyed the episode, please leave a like, subscribe. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Also my apologies for my camera. Being that it will be recharged for the next recording, of course. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I sure do. Beautiful DLC, beautiful game. But that's it for now, guys. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow in a new episode of The Witcher Blood and Wine DLC. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Goodbye, guys.